From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave Media production.
What's up, world? It's the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper, and this is the premier sports betting show, the PrimeTimeAngles Live on IG. And boy, oh boy, it is Friday. It is time to go ahead and get that money, baby. I'm telling you right now. Last night was, we did go ahead and we hit our dog of the day yesterday for the third day in a row, plus 195 on the Cavaliers yesterday. Also was able to get home that Nets game. We were going back and forth, me and the audience yesterday, about the Nets and everything like that. Everybody was like, no KD, no Kyrie. So what? You still got LeVert and you still got Jared Allen. So that's all you needed to go ahead and win that game yesterday. And they actually won the game by 12 points yesterday, to be exact, as well, too. But the Cavaliers, though, they came up huge yesterday in a big game last night. And pretty much it is what it is. See, Moment, what's up, brother? Happy Friday to everybody, though, man. But, like, seriously, dude, like, I don't like to clown when I come back up here on the next day, but I do know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about hoops, okay? You guys, a lot of y'all be looking at these teams' records and you're not looking at the actual gameplay of what these guys are doing. When they lose a close game, do you think that that mojo just is going to go out the window the next day? No. The momentum, it's called confidence, man. And this is how I can tell some of y'all didn't really play a lot of organized sports. You just watched. You know what I mean? So pretty much, it's always about the next game, and you're getting better by the game. Seriously, everybody should know that as well, too. But, man, it's Friday. I hope everybody's feeling good. Pretty much, I know some of y'all got Fridays only, but really though, Friday is the best day of the week. So don't be frowning on Fridays. That's all I can say, man. All right, so let's go ahead. My 2 cents, real quick. Deshaun Watson. So now we got another crybaby talking about he was not. He said that he was pretty mad that he wasn't able to talk about bringing in the general manager, and he wants to have saying who the head coach is going to be, blase. Okay, Deshaun, didn't you get a house given to you by Ward Dunn when you were a teenager? And didn't you go to Clemson and, you did what you had to do. You got passed over. You proved to all of us that you're a capable quarterback, that you're really good at what you do and all that good stuff. And what did the Texans do? They rewarded you with $100 million some odd. I don't know how much, but somebody throw out that number. Thom, go get the number for me. So pretty much, man, I'm telling you right now, you got paid over $100 million. You got hundreds of millions of dollars, $30-40 million guaranteed. You got a top 5 salary in the league. Dude, what's the problem? Now I know what the problem was. Is that they hastily fired the head coach a little bit quickly, because everybody always had something to say about Bill O'Brien, but Bill O'Brien hadn't missed the playoffs in the last 5 years. Okay, so when you can get a guy who consistently wins for you, and then you get rid of him mid-season for a replacement, you just gonna have to go with the flow. Your team said they had no expectations, period, point blank. So they get rid of Bill O'Brien to make room for the same guy they tried to draft in 2019, that they tried to hire in 2019. They lost draft picks because of it, and they go get their guy, Nick Cassero. So what's your problem, Deshaun? Seriously, you're getting paid a lot of good money and things of that nature. You're the leader of a team that's going to probably be able to bounce back quickly next season and find themselves right back in the thick of things, in the race of things, and just go ahead and trust your team. Why does everybody always want to start whining and complaining about playing for the next team and kind of throw off their careers a little bit? No, Chicago would not be a great fit for him. San Francisco would not be a great fit for him. Okay? The fit for him is right where he's at, is in Houston. He's perfect for Houston. Houston is a very vast community, and it's like Warren Moon being out there with them again, dude. And they need this. They need to have a brother at quarterback in the city of Houston. To be honest with you, seriously. So, to my advice to Deshaun, stop whining and just go get that money, baby. $156 million over the next 4 years. Come on, man. You don't want that extra pressure when you go to the next place. Just chill, calm down, and let Casero go ahead and do what he's going to do, because he's going to put that Patriot way on top of the Texans. So that's my 2 cents on Deshaun Watson. And let's go ahead and talk about this guy right here. I know my picture is blocking him right now, so if you guys can see it, it's Kyrie Irving. Kyrie, come on, dog. You got to stop being the guy that does not show up to the game and then don't give no excuse of why you're not showing up to the game. And then you come back and be like, well, I got these mental issues and blah, 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 blah. Did they pay you hundreds of millions of dollars, bro? Like, look, seriously, if I know a lot of my people who are watching this show right now, you guys go to work every day. If you don't call your supervisor and tell him why you didn't come to work that day, or you call your supervisor and say, I'm just not showing up today, and you don't give them a reason why you showing up, be ready to get your pink slip the next day. See, it doesn't work like that in the real world, dude. Seriously. And Kyrie is now becoming the most entitled player to ever walk on a court. It's almost like, why are we giving him so much? Okay, yeah, you went to a championship a few times with LeBron, but other than that, you're just another player in the league with exceptional talent. You're not groundbreaking. You're not somebody who's going to change the world or anything like that. There's tons of Kyries in the NBA. You get a big spotlight because you play with LeBron. Always remember that. And pretty much, yeah, you got some great handles. You got some great looks and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, though, you are doing nothing but disrespecting your team, dude. And if I was a part of the Nets, I wouldn't even be feeling this guy anymore. Like, seriously, you don't want to be a part of us. And anyway, KD, as I told you guys before, that's the leader of the Nets. And Kyrie's trying so hard to lead the Nets and tell them what to do and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But, bro, you only showed up for half of the season last year, and they still made the playoffs without you. So, come on, man. Stop playing. LeVert, Dinwiddie, Allen, these guys can play, and you made them look like bums. Then you made them demote Jacques Vaughn, who's already doing a great job as the head coach, to bring in an inexperienced head coach so you can get what you want to get. They giving you everything that you want, and you keep disrespecting this team. If I was the owner, you're on the trading block, bro. I can't have you on my team no more. You are a distraction. You don't want to be here. Okay, you want to be in Kyrie land, and we'll take you over, and I'll send you back to Kyrie land if I was the owner. But see, the owner ain't got balls like me, so it's different. I would send him right to Minnesota. Go give me, seriously, I send you right to Minnesota or Oklahoma City, seriously, right now, playing with me. You know what I mean? So that's my 2 cents on that right there, and it is what it is. And let's go ahead. Let me stop doing my Stephen A. impersonation and move my ass on to get into these bets, because that's what y'all tune in for, is for the bets. But my 2 cents, that's my thinking, my analogy, my thoughts. So pretty much that's how I'm thinking. Kyrie, get it together, brother. All right, man. Let's move on. Let's talk about this money. All right. Up first, Big West Bets List. Let's get it. Hawaii, money line, plus 205 today. Let's get it. Dog of the day in college basketball. Oh, man, come on. They're going to UCR tonight. This is going to be a good game for them. They're 2-0 on the season. They haven't played much, and ECR hasn't played much this year either. But Hawaii, though, is still one of the better teams in the Big West. So go ahead and give me them boys that always take the community college players, and that's Hawaii. Plus 205, money line. Let's go ahead and get it. And then we have San Diego today. San Diego is going to be a home doggy dog, and I'm going to go ahead and take them with the plus 5 today. San Diego, let's go ahead and get it. And then we have Long Beach State today, money line plus 105, and there it is. And pretty much you got to go ahead and get it. San Diego, I like the bet a lot. I like the money a lot. And there it is. And pretty much we got Long Beach State money line plus 105. And man, I'm telling you guys today, Long Beach State should be good to go in this game. It's going to be a toughie, but I think they should go ahead and take care of their business over against the arch rival Fullerton. And then last but not least, we got the new kid on the block. The kid that's in the middle of nowhere in California. Cal State Bakersfield. Cal State Bakersfield playing against Cal Poly Schlo today, and I think that they should be able to slow down Cal Poly Schlo and get themselves a nice victory. I know it's a big number, but I think Cal State Bakersfield is more than capable of covering that for us today. So I'm going to go ahead and take the minus 13, and we move along from there. And now we got the Conference USA Bets List, and the Conference USA Bets List is going to be a goodie. We got Old Dominion playing today. I think Old Dominion should be good for the money for us. They're going against Florida Atlantic today. Florida Atlantic hasn't looked good at all this season, but I'm going to go ahead, roll the dice a little bit here on the home team. Hopefully we get a 10-point victory or better. So Old Dominion, take care of us today. And let's see how it shakes out. We got San Antonio today. They're in a good spot. They're going against North Texas. So San Antonio, go ahead, do what you do. Go ahead and get us that cover today. I know it's going to kind of be a tough game, North Texas, but this is an interstate rivalry game. Anything goes, so let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. We move on, and we got ourselves FIU today. FIU is in a good matchup, but I think against Middle Tennessee State. But I think that they're going to have enough at the end of the day to beat this team. So let's go ahead and see how this one goes. FIU minus 2.5. Hopefully we get them to win by 4 or better. Now we got Louisiana Tech going into a game where they are a big dog, but Louisiana Tech is still a really good team. So you could money line them today as well, too, because they could possibly win this game. And Conference USA is not a guaranteed conference. You can be the best team in this conference and lose to the worst team. Come on. A few years ago, I saw like the 9th seed in this conference go ahead and win the whole tournament. That was Middle Tennessee State. And it was absolutely nuts because UTEP had lost like 5 games that season and got put out in the first round. So Conference USA is a mess when it comes down to the end of the season and how things are going to go with these teams. And Louisiana Tech is a team that's always in the fold, and they always figure out a way to blow this thing. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take Louisiana Tech, though, today to go ahead and get us a nice cover. Then we got Rice at the end of the night. Rice. And Rice has a very good record this season, but, pretty much Conference USA has been limited in a sense to their games because right now they would have been at least everybody would have been at 12, 13 games at this moment. A lot of these teams haven't even played more than 2 games. So Rice, I think with the improvement in the way that they play each time out, I think that Rice should be in this game and should make a good look. And they got a good enough record to say, hey, they could get a possible upset as well too. And boom, there it is. Boom, there it is, man. Plus 8 Rice. Let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. And I'm reading articles now. Now they want to give OBJ credit for why the Browns are good. OBJ didn't do a damn thing, okay? He didn't do nothing but cut his hair. That's all he did, man. Stop trying to take credit for stuff. All right, so Metro Bets List today. I already know that the Manhattan game is about to start in a few moments. And pretty much plus 3 Manhattan. I think that this is going to be good for us. Manhattan's having a down year this year. They ain't money-making Manhattan this season. I ain't gonna even lie about that. What you call it? The thing is, Manhattan, you fellas just got to, I don't know, man. You guys got to... Come on, you my boys, man. Y'all done took care of me the last 5 years and everything since I went public with this stuff. One of my greatest articles was writing about Manhattan when they beat Iona in the 2015-2016 MAC championship. I wrote one of the longest previews ever, breaking down the game and why they would win and da-da-da-da-da. And look how you do me now, Manhattan. But it's all good. You a little small-ass school anyway, so, it's going to happen because you don't have the same recruiting as everybody else. But Manhattan plus 3, I like them today. I think they should cover. Manhattan should win this game. So let's see how it shakes out, but we'll take the 3 for some insurance today. So we'll see how it goes. And then we move on, and we got I'm a Rider for Life. Right here, Riders 6.5. Riders been struggling this season though. They definitely been struggling this season, but I think they're good for it today. They always love to play on Friday nights at home. So Rider Get it in, baby. Let's go ahead and ride our way to a victory tonight. Win this game by 8 or better. Let's go ahead and see how it shakes out. All right, now we move on to the Northeast Conference, and here we go. As my brother would say, one of these damn directional schools, Central Connecticut State, got absolutely worked yesterday. They got beat by 35 points. So what do we do today? We come back and we show some heart and we go ahead and get ourselves a good win today or a good cover today. That's what the hell that Central Connecticut's going to do. And I think what happens here is that a lot of people pretty much will circle Bryant because they saw the way they played yesterday. But I think that would be not the right idea, in my opinion. I think that you got to go with Central Connecticut today. They lose by 10 or less today because them playing each other in these back-to-back games, it's not going to be the same game every day. It's going to be a different game because if you playing college basketball, you got to see the same team that beat you by 35 the night before. You ain't going to let them beat you by 35 again. So there it is, plus 13 on Central Connecticut. And then you have Sacred Heart going against Merrimack today. They should get their get back today. That was Merrimack's first game of the season, and so, you let them get their feet wet, and then you got to go ahead and pop that head off today. So Sacred Heart plus 4.5, I like it, and you can money line these boys as well, too. And then you already know, Brooklyn, Long Island University, my boys, the Blackbirds, Bedford Stuyvesant, that's where they reside at. So pretty much minus 140. I like LIU today. I think that they should get back-to-back victories because they're at home. So let's go ahead and see how it goes because it's tough to win over there at the auditorium, dude. Seriously. So I'm taking LIU minus 140. Let's see how it shakes out. And then last but not least, we got Mount St. Mary's. I'm going to double back with Mount St. Mary's. Mount St. Mary's actually was a play yesterday, but they wound up losing a really close game. Today, I think they bounce back, get that big win today, get us some plus money. I'm taking them with the 125 today, plus 125 at that as well, too. And then we go ahead and we're going to move on to what y'all been waiting for, the NBA Super High Five Friday night, 42-1. And there it is, over 218 Hornets Pels. You got the Ball brothers playing against each other tonight. LaMelo been killing it, but you know what, coach? The only thing that's stopping LaMelo right now is the coach. That's it. LaMelo is actually the big difference with the Charlotte Hornets right now. Terry Rozier is the engine. But when you bring in that extra 20 points, that extra 15, 20 points, those assists and rebounds that LaMelo's supplying, then it's making the Hornets a tough out. Let's go ahead and think about what you call it. Let's just look at what happened this week. They beat the Mavs, right? And that was because LaMelo was the difference in when you look at the scoreboard. I'm not trying to ride his jock or anything like that. It's just you got to look at the stats. And the stats will show you that if LaMelo doesn't supply to 16, that team doesn't even get close to winning that game. If he doesn't supply to 8 assists, that team doesn't get close to winning. So then you got to start thinking with your 2K creative player brain and seeing like the difference that one player can make on a whole team without even being the leading scorer. So pretty much those efforts have been really good by LaMelo lately. And the Hornets are going to still be a middling to mediocre team this season, but they are going to be able to add folks because a lot of people are watching what they're doing right now, and I think they're getting excited about it as well too. But for real though, we can all admit that little LaMelo is much better than his brother rookie season. But that's because, come on, Zoe was playing in LA, man, of all places, for this team right here. And so he couldn't get the pressure. Hey, and you know what? I was going to mention that right now as well, too. So let's go ahead and talk about the dog of the day. Let me tell you why I'm taking the Magic. Yeah, Aaron Gordon's out, but he's not their leading scorer. Their leading scorer is my man Vuva is home. I got to look it up. But the thing is, guys like Terrence Ross have been killing it for this team this year. Also, I know they just lost Fultz, but Fultz, it's hit or miss with Fultz anyway. So pretty much Aaron Gordon being out it does not matter to me. He's not their top scorer. As long as Vucevic is playing, we are good, okay? And you got to understand, the Magic really are fairly deep. It's just that they're stuck in Orlando. They're like the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like seriously, like not in mediocre terms, but they got guys. They got players, and Steve Clifford can coach. That's the thing. They are one of the scariest under the radar teams. And the reason why I'm taking this bet is because the Magic have won in Houston like the last 5 times they've been there, though. Seriously. And these are years where they weren't a really good team at all. So I'm just going with the fact that they kind of have a little bit of they play Houston so well. So I can't deny them tonight with the plus 210. Like, literally, this is the first time I've seen them not be a plus 13 in the Rockets game because, look, they've got monster upsets over the last few years over the Rockets when they had a better team. So that's why I'm taking the Magic tonight because they match up very evenly to me, in my opinion. Because, come on, you got a busted Boogie, and you got a busted John Wall, and you got an angry James Harden. So, pretty much Magic. Let's go ahead and get it. Plus 210 tonight. Have I failed you guys the last 3 nights in a row? Come on. Last night, the excuse was Sexton's out, Garland's out, Love's out, but we still won the game by 4 points. Come on, dog. Other night, we win the game by 12 points. Some major player was out of that game as well, too. It doesn't matter. I know what I'm giving y'all, okay? So, plus 210 Magic money line. Let's see how it shakes out. And then we have the Bucks 5.5 tonight. Let's see how it goes. I think the Bucks should roll on the Jazz in this national television game. The Spider, all that good stuff. So pretty much it is what it is. I think Giannis takes care of his business, so I'm taking him with the 5.5 tonight. And let's see how it goes. And then we have the Warriors. The Warriors, I'm telling you right now, the Warriors, God damn, I hate taking this team because you know that the Warriors are really helter-skelter, but they're much better in these second halves of these back-to-backs they've been playing. Come on, the Blazers, they played them the other day. Blazers beat them by damn near 48, come back the next night. Steph dropped 63 on them. So pretty much I'm betting on that factor right there that since these guys just played earlier this week, that it will be a Warriors type of night. And we know that this game is going to be another nationally televised game, blase, blase, blase. So they should be able to show up. If Curry's out, though, man, I guess we just have to go ahead and say if Curry's out, then we will need to go to the nearest church and go talk to the priest and hope and give him a couple Hail Marys, and hopefully we can go ahead and try to get that one home. But Curry, I didn't hear about Curry being out tonight, but you know how Curry is, though. Curry mess around, his wife will cook something bad, and he'll be like, my stomach hurts. So pretty much I'm going to take the Warriors tonight, plus 6.5. I just taking it. It's a national game. I feel like it's going to be really close at the end of the day. So there it is, plus 6.5 on the Warriors. And then last but not least, the Raptors are absolutely terrible right now, but I don't think that that's going to hold up with this team. I think they're going to find a groove at some point this season, but at this point right now, they're just not doing it for anybody. So pretty much where I'm doing here is I'm going to go ahead and take the under 225.5 and Raptors Kings. So he questionable. Okay. Yeah. He's questionable if he want to still man, hey, you know what, Steph? Hey, y'all tripping, man. Light skin, he way lighter than me. I don't be getting it. Everybody's always saying I'm super light, but I'm not high yellow though, man. What you call it? I'm not a yellow boy. But Moment, I swear, you always think I'm riding on Steph, man. I'm just giving you the truth about Steph. Steph is so 18 months ago when it comes to superstardom in the NBA, bro. You know this. He's an overhype. Man. He's just like his daddy was when he had that little run with the Hornets for about 2-3 years, and then he got old. And his dad took years for that to happen, but he was a role player. So that goes to tell you that Steph and his brother honestly would be nothing but role players in the old NBA. They would be 3-point specialists, and that's about it. to be honest with you. Would have played on 7 teams already. You know, because the same career that his brother's having right now, he would have probably had the same career in the 90s as well, too, with the way things are going. But they can shoot the lights out, though, man. And it seems like they have a real knack to be up in there doing a light-skinned thing with the Rivers family as well, too. So it is what it is. Y'all got me jumping off a topic and stuff, man. I swear. Damn it, Moment and Food Chain, man, I'm telling you. But it is what it is. But under 225.5, Raptors are at the Kings tonight. This should be a good game as well, too. Don't get too excited about the Kings being the favorite here because they kind of setting us up for the trap. So don't get trapped tonight because the Raptors could possibly show up in this one tonight. And you might want to money line them as well, too. So if there was if I was to put together a dog ticket today, I probably would have the Raptors money line there with the Magic money line, and I would there's a game that's not on here right now that I would probably throw in there as well too. So there it is though, pretty much that's the show for today. I'll be back tomorrow early because, you know, we got an early start with the NFL games and everything like that. I'm going to have you guys situated all day. We're going to have plenty of bets for the playoff games tomorrow. We're going to have college basketball as well, too. And then, you know, we'll still have another NBA Super High Five as well, too, man. You know, I love interacting with y'all because eventually this is about to be going to more of a pre-recorded show, but I'm trying to figure out a way to where we can still do this live thing on a daily basis with the StreamYard and all that good stuff. But y'all got to keep on pushing because really I don't want to do the Facebook Live thing, to be honest with you, man. You know, I don't want grandma and them to come over there. Hey, baby, you looking good. I don't know what you talking about, but you looking good, baby. I don't need all that. I just need the crowd with me and the people that love the show, the people that act like they hate the show, and the folks that want to challenge me. I need all y'all to come here because y'all keep me motivated. You keep me working hard, man. But I thank you guys very much. I'm glad that I was able to entertain some of y'all at lunch. I know some of y'all eating lunch right now, and some of y'all over there with the damn I can't wait to get off of work right now flow. So, you know, I'm glad to assist you guys with that today. But happy Friday, world. This was my favorite day of the week. And pretty much I'm going to try to get this Hoops 101 out to you guys by tomorrow. It's tough, man. You're trying to film 3 things in one day. So, hey, it is what it is. It's a one-man show over here. So pretty much, once again, thank you guys for pulling up, watching the show. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m., I promise, right on time. And we'll be over there covering those same sports that I was just talking about as well, too. So make sure your butts are up early and you get yourself on down here to class and get yourself some of your winners, all right? So pretty much there it is. This is going to be the premier sports betting show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper, and this is the Primetime Angles live on IG, and I am gone. Thank you for tuning in to the Primetime Angles, the premier sports betting show, hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper. This is a PrimeWave media production, and go ahead and press that subscribe button.
From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave media production.